Real Madrid and PSG both win their games, and wow, I needed that. Let's just say I had some plays on, and my plays cashed. We'll start with the Real Madrid game, because they always manage to win games, even though they're actually a trash football club. Camavinga is terrible. Their defence is horrid. Thankfully, Asensio isn't playing, because I know he works his heart. He puts his heart and soul into the game. But when he plays, he always manages to make a mistake. He's trying that hard not to. Saddam Huysen, is not the best player ever. He's more of a midfielder CDM for me. He's not an actual out-and-out defender. If he wasn't as tall as he is, I don't think he would be. Carvajal, when he got subbed on, he looked more solid than all their backline. He knows how to defend. He knows what it takes to defend. Similar to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni's a baller. Camavinga, he doesn't really do much when he's on the ball. He can sort of find something. He can chip a ball into the box, but he's basically a ghost. He's a passenger. Mbappe was useless. Vini was only useful because he scored that goal. Apart from that, he was tantruming, throwing his arms in the air. And I understand the racism and all this and all that, but you're allowed to give it to everybody else, but they're not allowed to give it back. It's a competitive match. Come on. We need to obviously clamp down on racism, all that. I'm all for that. Obviously, you know how it be, but what is he doing? He's crying all the time. And obviously Trent and Mbappe is backing him. His manager's backing him too. But his manager didn't even look like he wanted to back Vini. That's how annoying Vini is. I don't even know who played right wing for Real Madrid. That's how bad they played. I think Valverde was covering for Trent, because Trent is awful at defending. I can't wait till he gets exposed in the Champions League. Hopefully, anyway. And I'm sort of hoping Mourinho can bring this tie back in the second leg, because that goal was a worldie. Real Madrid always kick up a tantrum, especially because Benfica beat them last time. It's sort of an ego thing for them. So I hope Benfica go through and Mourinho gets another run at the Champions League, because Real Madrid, honestly, I can't stand that club. Mbappe's brought that club down. He scored loads of goals, but at the club's detriment. Look at PSG. As soon as he left, they are balling out. The way they played yesterday, wow. They're clicking into gear. I thought they wouldn't have the hunger. They won the Champions League last year, and I thought this year would be the drop-off. And we've sort of seen it at the start of the season, and we sort of seen it at the start of that game. Monaco went 2-0 up very quickly, and PSG had to turn it around. Vitinha, this goat, took a penalty off Dembele, who's a Ballon d'Or winner. He's the reason you won your first CL and knows how to take penalties, and he's their primary penalty taker, and you're taking the penalty off him. Not only are you taking the penalty off him, you fraud, you missed the penalty. You could have sold so many people's plays. And then Usman, I think, got injured. That's the only reason I can think of him getting subbed off in the first half. And Desiree Doué put on a masterclass. He put on a clinic. Got PSG, I said goes, because he's getting me cashed. Got PSG back in the game. And he actually scored the third as well, to put it away. I don't know who scored the second for PSG. It might have been Kvara. But either way, they bought that game and turned it around. But Monaco weren't as easy to turn over as I first thought. I thought Monaco were going to get ragged like 5-1, 5-2. That's usually what PSG do to teams. But they struggled a bit more, even when Monaco went down to red. It went down to 10 men after getting the red card. With that red, that was an awful challenge, by the way. It probably was a red card. And PSG got the job done, thankfully, for us. Let's go!